Hello and welcome to the Midweek Ketchup. I'm going to start with some RCF news right about now. And if you attend another church other than RCF, you can check in on our Good Friday communion. It is going to be April 10th. We're going to have it at 7 p.m. We're not doing handouts for communion elements. Basically, Pastor John is asking us to just kind of have some juice and some crackers or some bread on standby, and we're all going to take communion together as a church family. So if you want to join us with that, tune in at 7 p.m. at rivercityfellowship.com or follow us on Facebook. Kind of with that, it's an interesting Holy Week with everything going on, with the coronavirus and Easter. I always look forward to Easter. I used to attend a church called Seven Hills, and that was one of our big Super Bowl type services where we push out all the stops. We try to create an environment that is comfortable for people that have never gone to church or people that have gone to church their whole entire lives, and try to get them to experience God in a once in a lifetime kind of way. And with everything kind of going on, I know that church is unable to open their doors, and so is River City Fellowship. We're having to get creative, and with that creativity, kind of knocks us all out of the norm. And being knocked out of the norm creates uncomfortability. I'm very uncomfortable with everything being recorded, being expected to push out these products a lot of times. I never wanted to go into YouTube, but I'm enjoying it while I'm doing it. But, it's an interesting Holy Week. It's one of those things where, I didn't know today was going to be Ash Wednesday, and I don't really know if that means what that means now. Good Friday, we're going to be doing a communion at River City Fellowship, and it's going to be a time for us all to be together, but at the same time we're not. I take ministry classes every Monday, and we get to see each other, and yet we don't. It's through Zoom. And then I do the Sunday services every Sunday night, and I don't get to see you guys all that much. I get to see your comments for the most part. Ava and Brooke just had a birthday, and we loaded up a bag and we handed it out to them with kind of just goodies and things that we thought they would appreciate on their birthday, and that's all it really could be. And we had to celebrate 6 feet away. It's interesting and it's different. I came on here wanting to talk about food for the most part, and I ended up kind of talking about how things are different. But I think that kind of goes into food a little bit. Now follow me for a second. I do something called stress eating, which means if I'm stressed, my first thing isn't, calm down. It's, where can I get a big old sandwich to shove into my throat? Where can I get some food so that I can, enjoy food instead of worrying about something. And with everything kind of going on, I feel like I'm stress eating more. I'm not getting paid by the donut shop anymore. And until we reopen, which hopefully is going to be soon, I don't have a lot going on. And so I'm just at home doing laundry and eating all day. I always see those memes where it's like Jason Momoa before the quarantine, and then it's this big fat dude on the other side. It's like after the quarantine, and I feel like we're, at least a lot of us anyway, are just kind of spending most of our days home alone eating. I don't know if that's true. If it is, please comment and also tell me what you're eating. I want to know, what are you guys cooking? Are you guys doing something with your families? Are you having family meals? It's funny. I've noticed there were times in the Bible where food was actually used to bring people together. the last thing that Jesus did was, the last thing that Jesus did with his disciples anyway was uh, eat with them. He broke bread with them, and that's where we get the last communion. The Last Supper, that's where we get the first communion, where he broke the bread that represented his flesh, and he drank the blood or drank the wine that represented his blood, and it brought everybody together. And in fact, when you do communion, it says that we remember, and remember is, do it again, and member is put together. Is we always put that picture back together. We always make that Last Supper, and we reform it today. We are now, we are the church now. The disciples were the church when Jesus was around, and we're the church now, and now we are all having the Last Supper together. And that's what we're doing Friday with communion, is the closest we can to getting together and sharing communion with each other. And so no matter what you're eating, no matter what's going on, and I want to know what's going on, please comment below. This is not just you catching up with me. This is kind of me catching up with you. Talk to me. I miss you guys. And, if you've never attended River City Fellowship and somehow this video is getting to you, comment too. I want to hear about you. I want to know who you are. What are you eating? What are you doing this Holy Week? What are you doing Friday, Good Friday? I want to know. April 10th, Friday, 7 p.m. We're going to have a Good Friday communion with the rest of our church family. Please come out and join us. And if you guys are doing your challenges from the Sunday sermon, please let me know. Make sure you can always comment those. You can always text those straight to me or Lori. Whatever it takes for you guys to do those, please make sure that you get them to us somehow. Also, be on the lookout. Everybody's going to celebrate Easter this year, and that includes you guys. So be on the lookout for that, and just know that I love and miss y'all. And I guess that's it for this Midweek Ketchup.